people of color and people from migrant and refugee communities do not really get spaces and the opportunities to get involved in political activism and activism in general. So what I'm doing is facilitating spaces where young people from migrant and refugee communities, or people from people of color, black and brown, can come and start discussing some of the issues that they face in their communities and also how they can overcome those issues. So at the moment here in Cardiff, there is a group which just sort of started, and they've been working on a campaign called Barclays We Are Disappointed. And this campaign came out after some of the refugees and asylum seekers in the groups, in our group, so their bank accounts closed without any reasons. So they wanted to organize around those things, because and this is an issue that is affecting many people here in Cardiff and I think across the UK as well. By not being able to access financial services such as banks and bank accounts, then a lot of people get destitute and they become homeless. They can't work because you need a bank account to be able to work and stuff like that. So we started that campaign here in Cardiff. We've been talking to various organizations that support these communities here in Cardiff, and they say that at least 1 in 5 people have been either whose accounts have been closed by Barclays and other banks as well, or people who are just having a lot of issues when opening bank accounts. So they will ask them to provide, many different things that they just don't have because they just arrived here in country. So that sort of push them. They have to they can't have bank accounts, and so they can't work. They don't have any place where they can be paid any money that they can receive or anything like that. So it's a huge issue for them. So here in Cardiff, the group is formed by 8 people, and we're meeting every week. And now, we are going to have these sort of groups all across the country. So I'm here in Cardiff only until the end of the year, because we're doing this same work in Bristol, Cardiff, Birmingham, Leeds, Liverpool, Glasgow, Sheffield, and another city still to be confirmed. So yeah, at the end of November, we're also going away with various organizations that are working on racial justice and migrant rights to see how we can coordinate our work a little more, and how we can get to know each other better and grow in numbers and change the horrible debate and the horrible narratives that have been used to talk about people of color.